King James's School, Almondbury, Almondbury. King James's School is a coeducational secondary school located in Almondbury in the English county of West Yorkshire. History. King James's Grammar School was founded as Chantry School in 1547 and received its name and royal charter in 1608 thanks to the efforts of three men who travelled on horseback to London to get a royal charter. They rode from Farmley Tyes, the nearby village, having been sent to London to get the charter by the local wealthy men from Almondbury who wanted a local school for their offspring to visit. Extensions were made to the school by William Swindon Barber between 1880 and 1883. The grammar school era ended in 1976 when it became a comprehensive school, King James's School. The school was designated a specialist science college in 2004. In September 2012, the school converted to academy status. The current principal is Mr. Ian Rimmer. The school today. King James's School is a comprehensive secondary school with a catchment area that includes Almondbury, Dalton, Grangemore, Kirkheaton, and Lepton. The school offers GCSEs, BTECs, and Cambridge Nationals as programs of study for pupils. The school made headlines in 2017 after the issuing of its new rule book, which contained 40 new rules. These rules claim students were not allowed to smile, look out of the window, or use words such as dunno. When the school were approached for a comment on their new rules, they declined to comment. Various news sites titled the school Britain's strictest school. Currently, the school is undergoing developments of new buildings to accommodate the new students after the closure of Almondbury Community School. Publications. The school is the subject of two histories: a history of King James's Grammar School in Almondbury, author Gerald Hinchliffe, and King James's School in Almondbury, and illustrated history editors Roger Dowling and John Hargreaves. A book Morning Assembly editor Roger Dowling, text Andrew Taylor gives a detailed account of the life of former headmaster Harry Taylor, together with a compilation in facsimile form of some 100 prayers collected by Harry Taylor for use each day at morning assembly. Notable former pupils: King James's Grammar School, Felix Aylmer, actor, Aylmer, actor, John Barton, editor from 1996 to 1998 of Today Radio 4, and editor from 1994 to 1996 of the 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock TV news. Sir John George B. Harrell, former managing director of the Dunlop Rubber Company and a director of Imperial Airways. David Brown, managing director David Brown and Sons and owner of Aston Martin Limited. Peter Carter QC, chair of the Bar Human Rights Committee from 2003 to 2005. Rev. Prof. Benjamin Franklin Cocker, University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. Prof. Paul Crowther, professor of astrophysics, University of Sheffield. Prof. Alex Danchev, military, politics, and art historian and biographer. Madgen Henry Evans CB, Director of Army Education from 1969 to 1972. Prof. Ian Graham Gass, Professor of Earth Sciences at the Open University from 1969 to 1982. Philip Goldsmith, President of the Royal Meteorological Society from 1982 to 1985. Michael Hardcastle, prolific author of children's literature, children's literature. Sir Harold Percival Hemsworth, former honorary physician to the Queen. Prof. Judy Hurst, FRC, is a British scientist specializing in mitochondrial biology. She is director of the MRC Mitochondrial Biology Unit at the University of Cambridge. Derek Ibbotson, athlete. Michael Jackson, writer and beer connoisseur. Gordon Kay, actor star of the BBC television program Allo Allo. Prof. Henry Laycock, professor of philosophy at Queen's University, Canada. Herbert Morley, CBE Director General and Manager of Steel, Peach and Tozer from 1965 to 1968. David Morfitt, author. Prof. Alan Prout, sociologist, University of Leeds. Ryan Sidebottom, England cricketer. Prof. Keith Vickerman, Regius Professor of Zoology from 1984 to 1998 at the University of Glasgow. Prof. James Pounder Whitney, Dixie Professor of Ecclesiastical History at the University of Cambridge from 1919 to 1939.